The Quranic approach is not of individualism, is not of isolationism, is not of celibacy, is not of monkhood, is not of becoming a hermit, but it's an approach where it wants people to live socially, a vibrant life. And therefore the Quran talks about three dimensions. First, the source of personal identity. Second, emotional and material necessity. And third, means for sustainability. These three aspects are highlighted in the Quran with reference to family and society. Therefore, it recognizes the proactive role of an individual. Islam defines an individual in the context of family. Name of individual identifies family, and then a person is either a parent or a descendant or a legal relation of another person, like husband and wife, brother and sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and so forth. All human beings are linked together with this ethical relationship. Islam is essentially an ethical system. It further talks about human responsibility towards society. So, social responsibility is given by the Quran, and Muslims as a group, as an ummah, have been made responsible for conveying what is right and good and frustrating people from what is wrong and evil. At the same time, Muslim community has been commissioned to play this role. No one can say that this is job of just government or just people of who have devoted their life for tabligh. No, it's every single person and community responsible for amar bil maruf and nahy anil munkar. And then it is not only just that much, but next slide please, the ummah is responsible for global leadership. So the Quran says that we have made you a middle ummah because you are to be a witness on mankind as Prophet has been a witness on you, which means it's our obligation to make sure that Quranic message is not only understood by us, but it is conveyed to the whole of humanity. Among those things which ummah is supposed to do, or we are supposed to do, one prerequisite is that we should hold together as a community, and we should be one single family. So the Quran says, we have made you one brotherhood and sisterhood. You are not just people of one tribe, but you are a community. Next please. This global leadership is subject to loyalty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that the more we are loyal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more He will give us opportunities to be leaders of mankind. The moral and legal responsibilities towards the oppressed again are a theme in the Quran, and that tells us that people who are oppressed, men, children and women who call for help, it's your obligation, Islamic obligation, to liberate them. Like the oppressed people of occupied Kashmir in India, where over a year has passed and they are like prisoners in their own homes. They have no liberty, they cannot move out, they cannot do anything. Now such persons invite for our response and help for them by any means. It also talks about gender justice, but not equality. It does not believe that men and women are one and same, but they are one and same in their rights, in fairness, and quite often one will deserve more than the other because of certain qualities. It's just like two children from one single parents, and one has lack of vitamin C, while the other has lack of vitamin D. Now, should we say that because we believe in equality, therefore we give both of them vitamin C or vitamin D? No, it's unfair, unjust. Therefore, adl does not mean equality. Adl means fairness and logical approach. Equality means blind approach, mechanical approach, lifeless approach, where human beings are treated like robots. Therefore, nothing is more cruel than the so-called slogan of equality. But in terms of legal rights, human rights, the Quran insists that you are from one parent, one family, no difference between you. Yet, as men and women, you have different roles, responsibilities, and it's only foolishness to say that men and women must be equal in everything. If our own measures can give us some indications, then you will find that not every male can win a 500-meter race in a competition like Olympics. Not every female can do that. Some may do it. But does that mean that since some can do it, others cannot do it, we discriminate? They are one and same. But the concept of equality, which is mechanical, is condemned. Therefore, it says that whoever does amal salih, male or female, it's ethical criteria. Ethics makes a person superior or inferior. Then it comes with the concept of mutuality, that human beings should learn how to live mutually. And so the Quran says that believing men and women are guardians of one another, awliya. And at the same time it says that what they do, both of them, they invite people for good and they stop them from evil. It's not saying that it's men who should do it or women should do it. No, both can do it. That's the meaning of adl. So they are, in terms of law, they are equal.